Have you ever wondered why, even with the best intentions, you end up wasting hours scrolling through Instagram instead of doing that important task? Science has the answer, and it's literally inside your head. Get ready for a fascinating journey through your brain that will forever change how you view concentration. Imagine the scene. The alarm goes off, you reach out to turn it off, and oops, you're already on social media. Seems harmless, right? Wrong. This seemingly innocent habit is the first step in sabotaging your peace of mind and productive day. Let's do a little mental experiment. Think of your ideal self, the one who achieves all the day's goals. Now, compare that with what really happens when you fall into the morning scroll trap. It's as if two versions of you are at war, the productive you and the distracted you. The problem is that this habit isn't just a waste of time. It's as if you're programming your brain right as you wake up. Today is a day to procrastinate. And guess what? Your brain obeys. That careful planning you did the night before, it evaporated along with your morning motivation. Now, think about how many times you pick up your phone while having lunch or even in the bathroom. It seems like we're always doing something, but in reality, we're cultivating a distracted mind. It's as if we're training our brain to never be fully present. Let me tell you a story. Sophia was a successful executive, always proud of her ability to do 1,000 things at once. One day, her boss challenged her to lead a crucial project. To her surprise, Sophia found herself unable to concentrate for more than 5 minutes. What happened? Her multitasking superpower became her kryptonite. You see, our brain wasn't designed for multitasking. When we try to do several things at once, we're actually just quickly switching between tasks, and each switch has a cognitive cost. It's as if we're constantly turning on and off different parts of the brain. At the end of the day, we're exhausted, but with the feeling that we haven't accomplished anything significant. But why is it so hard to let go of this habit? The answer lies in dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation. Each notification, each like, each scroll releases a small dose of this substance in your brain. It's like an instant mini reward. Imagine dopamine as a conductor inside your brain, conducting the orchestra of your motivations. When you receive a notification, it's as if the conductor makes a dramatic gesture, making the entire orchestra play in an exciting crescendo. You feel good, excited, motivated. But here's the trick. Your brain doesn't distinguish between dopamine released by real and significant achievements and that released by small digital stimuli. That's why we often find ourselves preferring the instant gratification of checking our phone instead of dedicating ourselves to more challenging and potentially more rewarding tasks in the long run. We are literally addicted to distraction. The problem is that this dopamine party comes at a high price. After the pleasure peak comes the crash, and that's when concentration goes down the drain. Your brain, addicted to quick stimuli, finds it difficult to motivate itself for tasks that require prolonged effort. Think of it as an emotional and cognitive roller coaster. You quickly rise with each notification or news on social media, whoosh, but soon after comes the fall. And it's not a smooth descent, it's more like a free fall. Your brain, accustomed to high levels of dopamine, suddenly finds itself in a valley. Motivation plummets, concentration evaporates. It's at this moment that important tasks, those that really contribute to your success and personal fulfillment, seem monumental. Your important report looks like Everest. That personal project? An endless desert. Your brain, still in search of the next dopamine hit, resists engaging in activities that don't offer instant gratification. But don't despair. Just like training a muscle, you can train your brain. The key is to seek activities that release dopamine gradually and sustainably. Imagine swapping 10 minutes of social media for a walk outdoors or a meditation session. Your brain thanks you, and your concentration improves. Let's explore some practical strategies. The Pomodoro technique. Work focused for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This creates a rhythm that your brain can follow, releasing dopamine in a controlled manner with each complete cycle. Mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness, even if only for 5 minutes a day, can strengthen your mental muscles of focus and concentration. Digital detox. Establish technology-free periods during the day. It can be challenging at first, but your brain will thank you. Celebrate small victories. Create a to-do list and mark each one you complete. Each mark is a small dose of dopamine that reinforces positive behaviors. Find that flow. Engage in activities that challenge you just right. When you're in a flow state, your brain releases a perfect mix of neurotransmitters that promote focus and satisfaction. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey. There will be good days and bad days. The important thing is consistency. Every small choice you make, opting to read a book instead of scrolling through your feed, for example, is a step towards a more focused brain and a fuller life. And here's a powerful secret. The more you practice focus, the easier it becomes. It's as if you're creating new neural pathways in your brain, highways to success and personal fulfillment. Think of great achievers in history: Einstein, Marie Curie, Steve Jobs. What do they have in common? The ability to focus deeply on their goals. They weren't born with superpowers. They cultivated this skill. And you can do the same. Imagine yourself a year from now, able to concentrate deeply for hours, accomplishing more in less time, feeling more present and satisfied. This version of you is within your reach. Every time you resist the temptation of distraction, you're one step closer to it. The journey to a focused mind is, in fact, a journey of self-knowledge and personal growth. You'll learn a lot about yourself in the process, your true interests, your deepest motivations, your fears and hopes. It's an opportunity to reconnect with your authentic self, the one that often gets obscured by the constant noise of modern life. Remember, your ability to concentrate is like a superpower these days. In a world that constantly competes for your attention, the ability to direct your focus is what separates those who just dream from those who actually achieve. Your mind is your most precious asset. Taking care of it is the first step towards a full and successful life. The next time you feel the urge to check your phone, stop and ask yourself, is this bringing me closer to or further from my true potential? And you, what habit will you start changing today to improve your concentration? Share in the comments, leave your like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content that will transform your life. Until next time.